It definitely gives my eyes that oomph. This one just looks like my normal lashes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video I am going to be putting to the test some highly recommended and rated high street mascaras. I'll be ranking them in different categories to do with length, volume, smudge test, and just general overall what the mascara is like. I will be putting to the test 6 mascaras, although you could probably argue that there is 7 because there is one mascara with 2 variations. I am really excited to sort of put them all to the test because sometimes when I'm trying a new mascara or I'm just wearing my everyday mascara, I generally feel like it doesn't look any different, but that's probably because I'm not looking at them side by side. And so it's going to be really, really good to see exactly what these look like. So the first one that we are putting to the test is the Maybelline Colossal Curl Bounce. I've tried this in many videos. It was in my favorites makeup video and I've worn it a lot. Due to the memory curl formula, it's meant to hold the curl all day without flaking, without smudging, and without being clumpy. I love the fact that it has a little curl wand. Rather than using a straight one, I just feel like it really helps to sort of grab those little tiny hairs that you usually have issues with. So I do agree with the fact that there is no clumping whatsoever. So this is what my eye looks like with no lashes, just being curled. And then this is a few coats of the Colossal Curl Bounce. As you can see, it's not clumped in any way. I feel like for my eyes, it's just enough to make them look awake, more defined. Length, I would say sort of like a 3 out of 5. It does add a lot of length, especially at the bottom lashes. For curl, I again would probably say 3 out of 5, but it will be interesting to see what this looks like at the end of the day. But going off overall, I just love how natural it looks, like it's not over dramatic. It just looks really, really good at separating my lashes as well. The next mascara is the Rimmel Wonder Volume Frill Seeker. It promises to lengthen, promises to define, curl the lash, be smudge free, and just overall give you that bold look. This one delivers a whipped creamy formula that's charged with lash loving per pantful to leave your eyelashes feeling softer, smoother, and stronger. This one has a hourglass shaped brush, so I am definitely expecting it to grab every diddy little hair that I have. Okay, so this one doesn't have as much power behind it like the Colossal Bounce one did. I feel like it's giving me more of a feathered look, but a more softer look, which is crazy seeing as it says it is a bold mascara. I would definitely say it was a little bit harder to put on because I feel like you really need to put a lot of layers on before you start seeing any difference. It's definitely on the softer side. It might be because it's black brown, but I felt like it just wasn't adding much volume. I've tried to add another layer, but honestly I feel like I'm just really struggling with adding another layer. I feel like this is a sort of mascara that if you do add more layers than your typical 2 to 3, then it's just going to start going horribly wrong and clump and just end up like a big fat mess. So in regards to length, I'll probably have to say 0. It didn't add anything. In regards to volume, I'd probably say a 1, maybe a 2, because my eyes do look more awake. So for the next 2 mascaras, I am going to be testing out the all famous Maybelline Sky High mascaras. So this one I think went viral on TikTok like last year, the Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara. Honestly, everyone's before and afters looked absolutely incredible, and I did test it last year and my very first impressions was that I hated it. And it was more so because it was such a wet formula that I felt like I just couldn't do anything with it. However, over time, as it started to get a bit more dry, I loved it and I've been using it ever since. Recently, they've brought out the Sky High Cosmic Black, and at first I thought maybe it's just a different colour, but reading online, it said that although this one is absolutely amazing at giving you the length, the curl, the volume, everything, this is that but better. So I am going to be testing one on each eye. So first I'm going to put on the original and I'm going to put that on this eye. It's so funny how your first impressions can just be the complete opposite to a product. Like, it's actually insane. Like, sometimes if I really hate a product, I'll just put it away, but I will end up using it again maybe a few weeks later just to see what it's like, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you just need to keep trying it in order to have like a real honest opinion on a product. So this is what the mascara looks like after a few coats. Can you just see how defined my eyelashes look? It definitely gives me a lot of length. I would definitely say 3 out of 5. For the volume, again, I would probably say 3 out of 5 because it is picking up the little hairs and it's just giving my eye a bit more definition as well. And overall, I do love applying it. It's really easy, and like I said, it just really helps to pick up those really tiny little hairs. But now onto this one. I have not opened this one yet and I've not tried it on, so we're trying it on together. I have thoughts. So when I first started applying this, I thought it was exactly the same, and it didn't. The colour also kind of looks the same. Let me come in a little bit closer. So this is what my lashes are looking like. So the first thing that I can notice is the fact that this one, look, I feel like they are longer. For length, I'm gonna have to give this one a 5 out of 5. In regards to volume, it's definitely picked up a few more lashes. I'd say a 4 out of 5. If I was to pick one, it would 100% be this one. However, we have not tried the smudge test yet, so it'll be interesting to see what both look like at the end of the day. So the next mascara is the L'Oreal Pro XXL Extension Mascara. So there were, I believe, 2 others within the range that did different things. This one is said to replace that salon experience you can do at home, and I believe it's to replace your lash extension, like your lash lift. It gives you a Pro XXL lift extension for step 1, and then the step 2 mascara, which is infused with fibers, gives a lash extension effect and up to 20 times buildable volume. Okay, so let's start off with the first step. I do love the idea of a 2-in-1 mascara, because honestly sometimes when it comes to putting on my makeup, I do love applying 2 mascaras. Okay, so this one is getting slightly clumpy, so I think I'm just gonna apply that and leave it there. This is what step 1 looks like. So this is the side that is meant to give you your volume. This one has step 1 and 2, but this one just has step 1. And looking close up, I honestly cannot for the life of me see a difference. Okay, so I've just applied the second one, and honestly I can see a little bit of difference in this one, so maybe it's just my eyes. Like, one side is always better than the other, but I feel like I can see more volume in this side than I can in this side. For length, I would definitely give it a 3. Like, this is a really good length. For volume, again, I would probably say a 3. I'm really excited for the next one because it is a very cheap mascara. This is the Collection Elevate-A-Lash Lift Mascara. I always love testing out really cheap mascaras because, no word of a lie, sometimes they're better. Sometimes they are better, and I know high street mascaras are all affordable anyway. I've not found one more than, what, £13? But with this one, it is only $4.99. So with this mascara, it also offers you the salon lash lift effect. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, and it doesn't clump. So it'll be very interesting to see what the differences are between these two. I will put side by side at the end of what each of these look like, just to see if there's a bit of a difference. But with this one, I have bought it in the shade brown. Okay, so here is the finished lash. It's definitely on the light side, I'm not going to lie. This is probably the worst one out of the bunch, especially if you are someone who wants a fuller, thicker lash. This one just looks like my normal lashes. I've never been for a salon lash lift before. I've been for a tint. Now this one just looks like I've maybe enhanced them a little bit, but it doesn't look as if I have mascara on. Let me just quickly put this one on. If I'm being honest, it does look as if I've just had my eyelashes tinted and maybe lifted, but pre-mascara, you know? Like, it's got a bit of colour. It would probably look better in the black. It would probably look more obvious that I have mascara on. So for length, I'm gonna have to give it sort of like a 0.5 out of 5. And for volume, a 0. I don't think this mascara should sit amongst all the others, you know? It's just within its own category of natural looking lashes. So on to the last and final mascara of the video. This is the Maybelline, another Maybelline one, I know, but they've been coming out with such crackers. This is the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. So this one has also been out for quite a while, but the reason why I wanted to put it in this video was because I also wanted to see the differences between this and the Sky High and the Colossal Bounce, because honestly I feel like they're just coming out one after one after one, and I think this came out at the same time as the Sky High. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, this one, I do really like this one, and yeah, I wanted to test it because it's meant to say that it gives you a false lash look. So I feel like this one is definitely easier to apply. This is why I love this mascara, because it definitely gives my eyes that oomph that I always want to look for when it comes to a mascara. The length is incredible, 4 out of 5. The definition is just crazy, like my eyelashes look absolutely separated. And the volume, I'm just gonna have to say a 5 out of 5. So there are the 6, maybe 7 mascaras that I've tested out during the video. Do comment down below what your absolute favourite mascara is during this video. What did you find gave the best results? Or if you've come across a mascara that you absolutely love that you've not seen in this video, please do comment it down below. I would absolutely love to test it out. My favourite one is, it's got to be the Sky High Cosmic Black. Incredible results. Incredible. I definitely prefer it over its original, and if I were to layer this on the top, I feel like this would be the perfect duo. in all honesty. There's nothing wrong with applying more than one mascara to get the utmost amazing lashes that you've ever seen. If you liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you've been watching my videos and you've been loving them and you haven't already, please do subscribe, as I would love to have you. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when my next video is coming out, and I will see you in the next one.